to the return of glory kickboxing to the United States of America, more specifically Miami, Florida. It's been about 5.5 years, but we're back. This is Glory to the Fighters. You're a big combat sports fan, now a Glory fan. Give me your thoughts on tonight and some of your favorite fighters and fights we should watch.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for having me. I'm honored to be with an absolute Glory legend here, and welcome to Miami. As for these fights, I am really looking forward to Michael Boapea versus
Quasi versus Tijani Bestati. This is a rematch, and let me tell you, these two are probably the pound-for-pound best kickboxers in the world, and when we needed to showcase the best, that's why we brought those guys in. But keep an eye on, I know Don Snow has made a lot of noise here in Miami.
Yes, Don Snow has been having his fun. Check out
Glory debuts as well. But we have another storyline here tonight. There's a lot of some money going on the line here. Take us through some of the bets that are happening.
We do indeed. We have Better JoJo versus Better Derek. They went to Amsterdam. They did a combine. They did a draft, and there is $5,000 on the line.
Let's see how they selected their teams. So you can see the teams have been set. It was a unique scenario. We haven't seen that in kickboxing, so it was nice to see. But these guys have taken their coaching job pretty seriously. They even met their teams earlier tonight to give them some speeches.
Yeah, some varying levels of respect from the fighters, understandably so when you look at who was coaching them. But I think
it's over. I'm sick and tired of hearing about what great fighters they are. Screw them. This is your time. Now go out there and take it.
You guys selected your teams. There's been a little bit of tension between you two. How are we feeling going into our first fight?
I feel amazing. At the end of the day, I know my team's going to get the job done. My man to my right, my opposing coach, has never boxed a day in his life. He's never stepped in the ring in his life. I have. I assume we don't have my highlights queued up.
no, we don't have.
In Miami.
Hey, bro. Virgin Pina Colada. And those of you watching at home, please get in the comments, get in the chat. We are going to be reading your questions, reading your comments, potentially reading them live on air. I had a quick question for JoJo and Derek each. JoJo, do you have a message to Team Derek and his fighters?
My message, I gotta say, is that every single one of my fighters are the favorite in their fights. Enough said.
Hey, who doesn't love a good underdog?
Well, hopefully whoever wins that $5,000 is going to take Mike Rizzo and I out for some drinks later.
Whatever you guys want, we're going to dinner.
Y'all, I ain't see. If I get that $5,000, y'all ain't seeing me.
Nicholls, a little bit older. Nicholls, a little bit older, 30 years old. Lyman, there's a lot of hype coming around this young gentleman, 19 years old. He is making his pro debut and glory debut as well, but slight edge of experience going to Nicholls.
And Lyman, very excited to see. Started Taekwondo when he was 3 years old.
Shit. That's actually his real middle name here. He's making his glory debut as well as professional debut. Like I said, he's got a lot of hype coming in here, and he's being calm and relaxed all fight week. He's a lifetime martial artist. He was a black belt as well, and watch out for his height. As well, and watch out for his height.
Yeah, very, very excited for this one. Like you said, 19 years old. When did you make your debut?
Well, I would have been older. I mean, I made my pro debut probably 25. So, I mean, it's so amazing to see these young fighters and how calm and collected he is and how confident.
A head kick knockout? Oh, man. That's something I'm looking forward to.
And this is your first time, Rizzo, watching kickboxing live.
Correct. This is my first time watching kickboxing live. I am very excited. It's essentially,
to see two big heavyweights throw their legs, that's what makes it exciting.
Yeah.
Heavyweight kickboxing live, Rizzo, is one of the most exciting things you'll ever see in any sport.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. Fight number one is indeed a heavyweight bout.
All right, we have our first fight of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the black, his glory debut at 6 feet, 4 inches tall, and weighing in at 261 pounds.
His opponent, fighting out of the white corner, making his glory debut with a professional record of 1 win and 2 losses. At 6 feet, 5 inches tall, weighing in at 261.5 pounds, an American fighter at a... From Jojo and Derek there.
That's pretty impressive.
From Jojo and Derek there.
That's pretty impressive. They've been watching some Tim Hughes to get ready. Well done, gentlemen. All right, our first fight of the evening about to start. The heavyweights. We have Dimitri Lyman in the black gloves. Delvin Nicholls in one on from Nicholls. Ooh, nice quick right hook there from Dimitri Lyman.
And southpaw, Joe, is that easier for the fighters or more of a challenge?
Well, it depends, right? As a southpaw, you usually used to fighting other orthodox fighters in the open stance, but looking to counter, calls himself a sniper in there.
Yeah, I'm not blinking here. I'm keeping my eye out for one of these head kicks from either fighter.
And for those who are new to Glory Kickboxing, our scoring system starts with knockdowns. It's a prioritized advantage. We go for the aggressor. There's Lyman trying that high kick he's known for.
Nice kick. Body.
That's his body kick he likes. You notice Nicholls here in ortho with that right kick right now. Oh! Nice catch. Kick the leg underneath it.
So talk to me there, Joe. Is that a knockdown?
No, you wouldn't call that a knockdown, but what happens is when you catch the kick, you get 1 strike to throw after that. You can't sweep or dump, but if you kick the leg underneath it and they fall, then it's a legal strike.
Legs underneath.
Yeah. Starting to pressure a little bit more, but...
And now we got Nicholls showboating a little bit after that dodge. We said to look out for the dance moves.
He's nice and loose, bringing his feints, good boxing. We're just not seeing enough combination work and pressure from Lyman. There he goes. He's got to start putting his strikes together, but slick distance management from Delvin Nicholls.
Yeah, when you see the dancing from Delvin, you know he's kind of reaching that flow state.
Yeah, he's in there. He's comfortable. For someone making their glory debut, a newer professional, 2. Good start from Delvin Nicholls.
10 seconds there. Let's see if he could build on that. 10 seconds there. Let's see if he could build on that in the second round.
All right, now let's take a look and listen to our coaches here.
A fighter act like that, I want to see him. A fighter act like that, I want to see him get knocked out. I'm telling you, he's gonna get knocked out. Hey, let's put something on it. Let's put something on it.
Absolutely not. I guarantee you he does not, or I guarantee you he does not get knocked out.
If he gets, if he doesn't, I'll chug a beer on the broadcast.
Deal. Loser chugs a beer. Yeah, I think I'm good on this one. I think I'm good on this one.
Come on.
He looks fine. He looks fine.
Come on, Lyman. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This could happen in an instant. We have to remember. No.
Come on, Lyman. Come on.
I mean, these guys are not afraid to throw, too.
This is what I love, how aggressive it is. How aggressive kickboxing.
Doesn't matter. You can hit my guy all you want.
All right, boys adding more bets to the night.
They can't help themselves over there. They can't help themselves over there.
No, but there's great action going on here. We saw some good moments here from Nicholls, but Dimitri Lyman having some moments. A little bit of a better round for her. Range control, mixing his strikes a little bit better.
Yeah, Dimitri seems like he shows up when the attacks come as opposed to getting distance like Delvin's doing.
Yeah, we're trying to counter. He's got to get his head off center line, especially with those straight punches. With those straight punches from Nicholls are missing. All right, let's take a look at some of the replays here. There's some good action, some good combinations back and forth, but Rizzo and I thinking it's Nicholls who did the better work in this round.
Yeah, I think it was Nicholls again. You know, better round for Dimitri, but still just not
Fine with the body kicks, trying to get in there, but that distance management of Nicholls is just a little bit too much.
And there's the dancing. We talked about it. You know he's feeling good in there.
The hula hoop dance. All right. That's that bell fighter from Better Derek to Better JoJo. From Better Derek to Better JoJo.
Lyman's down 2-0, so he really needs a finish, I imagine, in this final round.
Yeah, hey, Delvin is beating him up right now.
Relax,
he looks
relax.
comfortable. Derek's chugging a beer. I mean,
All I need is Delvin to do one more line.
listen, he's beating him up. Your guy's empty in the tank, but I don't think it's going to be enough, Derek.
Just wait. You gotta believe. No! Nice!
He hit the pad. Look at that. Now we tee off and we end. In his mind, he might think he's up. Derek.
It's pretty impressive for a 19-year-old eating those shots coming forward.
I think he knows what he needs here. He's just going for it.
Goes.
Here we go.
Yeah, Joe and Rizzo, how am I looking? I need Lyman to win.
You need a...
I see one more.
Here we go, folks.
I see one more.
Here we go, folks. A minute 30. Joe, those kicks, when you just throw them with nothing coming before them, how easy is it to get out of the way and see that coming?
I mean, you got to set up those kicks. That's a big factor here. If Lyman can put his combinations together, but it just doesn't stay there for you to hit him.
Off of my scorecards.
Well done, gentlemen. That was our opening belt 3 rounds. Our first one goes to a decision.
Hey, can we get this guy a beer?
I was kidding.
Can we get this guy a beer? He lost the bet.
Broadcast.
Yeah, you can. Just like that, we'll leave these right here for after the official decision.
Do I have to chug both?
No, I think you just chug one. Maybe I'll have that for fun. But yeah, no, that's all you, man.
Lyman might have got around there.
No, unfortunately, I do not think so.
Just constantly tracking, coming forward, but just couldn't connect well. You know, that distance management was too much.
Yeah, what you mentioned about the combos, we just didn't get enough of those from Lyman. Joe, as someone who's seen many a glory,
the talent and the future is still bright for the young man.
Here we go, fellas. Moment of truth.
Come on.
The judges are still tallying their scorecards. Maybe it was closer than we thought.
still waiting for the judges here. I can't imagine.
Yeah, shouldn't be that complicated on this one.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was Delvin Nicholls. Yeah, it was Delvin Nicholls tonight.
Bro, I'm not chugging a beer on live.
You're chugging the beer right now. You lost the bet. Chug the beer on camera, on stream. Let's go. Ding, chug the beer. Ding, chug the beer. Chug the beer. All right, folks, this one can take a while. Derek has a sensitive stomach.
No, it's not that. It's the bubbles.
Yeah, actually, chug the beer.
It's the bubbles.
Chug the beer.
What do you want me to do? Just cut away.
No,
Cut away
don't.
from
Do not.
Welcome back to Glory Underground here in Miami, Florida. It's been about 5.5 years since we've been back in the United States, but we're back and we're excited. We just best here is MMA fighter as well, trains out in Kill Flip here. And he says, watch out for his left hook. He's got a lot of confidence and a great record. He's actually born in Serbia, moved to DC a little bit, now here in Florida, but he says he doesn't know much about his opponent tonight, but Gary Mack seems to know a lot about his camp, who faced Andrea in the past.
So, Gary Mack doing his homework a bit here.
Yeah, he's doing it. Stankovic is undefeated in MMA. He's 2-0. He got a beautiful knockout in his last fight in February. His father was a Serbian kickboxing champion, and he said his father was one of the fighters who brought kickboxing.
And I actually did watch his last fight where he landed that pretty left hook and it put his opponent lights out.
Yeah, but he's confident, he's strong. Let's see how the Serbian Andrea Stankovic does. Currently ranked #1 in Muay Thai by the WBC, and he works as a plumber all day, trains and fights at night.
Yeah, it was really nice talking to Gary, telling us a little bit about his wife. He's in his kickboxing career.
And you were really impressed with him in the interview. I asked you earlier today as we're preparing for the show, and you're like, Gary Mack, he's got good talk, he was confident. I really liked his style.
Yeah, he, like I said, it impressed me that he seemed to really be doing his homework, and then it helps that he chopped it up with me about the Washington Commanders and the NFL a little bit too.
That's why you guys bonded over that.
Yeah.
All right. It was kind of cool. I asked him about his nickname, the Silverback, and usually it's because I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm aggressive, but he goes, no, it's because I'm chill until you mess with me. And then he goes, I'm also a family man, so it's kind of nice that he sees himself as the whole picture of the Silverback, and he's confident, and he's about to enter the glory ring for the first time.
Yeah, he explained it so well that when Silverbacks do fight, they fight, and then they go back to their family, and that's what Gary Mack does as well.
Yeah, I love that answer. He's calm, he's confident, but he's got a big test in front of him with Stankovic.
Let's go to JoJo and Derek for some fighter intros.
It'll be a hell of a fight. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, making his glory debut with a professional record of 27-4 with 14 wins, coming by way of knockout at 6 feet tall and weighing in at 169.5 pounds, a Serbian fighter out of Miami, Florida, Stankovic!
His opponent, fighting out of the white corner, making his glory debut with a professional record of 21-2-1 with 7 wins, coming by way of knockout at 6 feet, 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, an American fighter out of Baltimore, Maryland, Gary, the Silverback, Mack. And the referee is Wayne Spinola.
Final instructions from the referee. We have Gary Mack in the white gloves, Stankovic representing Serbia and Florida in the black gloves.
I think this fight's gonna be a banger. Oh yeah,
Oh.
oh yeah, here we go.
Nice, good speed. Gary Mack, the southpaw, Stankovic, orthodox fighter.
Some snaps to these kicks here.
Gary Mack looks like he might have the speed advantage here, where Stankovic maybe the power.
Seems like Gary's pretty intent on peppering the body early here. What does that do, Joe?
He's just trying to get the defense down so he could mix levels well, right? If you only attack the head, it's pretty easy for a fighter to defend, but if you hit the body, the legs, go back up and down, make the fighter guess. That's usually when you can get your big knockouts, the head-body-head combinations. Ooh,
That's right.
yeah, he kind of shifted his footwork to land that. I like that movement as the southpaw. Mack is circling outside the lead foot of Stankovic.
I will say, as someone who has never fought before, the one thing I would not want is a kick.
Oh yeah, and they're coming in kickboxing. It came a little bit later, but they've come and they've made some big impact. Johnny Bestati is very good throwing them tonight, so you see a lot of them, even from Boapea tonight. Liking the combinations from Gary Mack right now, mixing his punches and kicks. And you know when Stankovic lands, it's pure power.
Stankovic looks like he hits hard.
Yeah, even when he lands those kicks, you can hear them echoing here in the Better Warehouse. Oh, there he is. He's starting to open up. You see that nice combination. See how Gary Mack exits as soon as he pivots out? Beautiful work. Good footwork. But he just needs to be careful pivoting out because that left hook from Stankovic is coming.
Yeah, that was the one we asked Stankovic, what should we be looking out for?
Yeah.
Left hand.
As soon as he sees Gary Mack circle outside his lead foot, that's the right opportunity to land it. That's good arm kicks. A lot of people think the arm kicks don't do damage. They hurt. It's called cracking the shell in Muay Thai.
I will say, it seems like Gary keeps his hands a little low and then brings them up.
I think he relies on his eyes more. So fighters who have good range and eyes, but he caught it there. It's close. I like the calculated pressure from Stankovic. He's got to set up those power shots a little bit better. Nice blocking counter.
Yeah, it seems like Gary might not have the respect of Stankovic yet. Seems like he's not really worried about what's coming back his way.
No, he's a pretty experienced fighter with 21 wins. He's comfortable in there. Pretty decent first round. I thought it was a close round, to be honest with you. I think it could possibly be split. I mean, you may have seen from Gary Mack a little bit more combination work, but remember, Glory scores on damage, and maybe those big power shots may have done more damage, but to me, it could easily be a split round, or maybe slight advantage going Gary Mack. What do you guys feel?
I thought Stankovic looked like he was landing the harder blows, and I thought, okay, so you...
Derek, that's why he is the pro and you are not. Gary Mack is easily landing
Rizzo's
better
been
shots.
quiet here. Let's see what he's got to say.
I will say, when you say damage is the first criteria, I do think Stankovic was putting out more powerful punches.
All right.
Rizzo, what do you know about a powerful punch?
Thanks, Derek.
Definitely doesn't pack one.
Thanks, JoJo.
Oh! That's a beautiful overhand right. He throws it again. He's sitting, putting everything behind that overhand. He's done it again. 4 in a row.
Told us to look out for the left hook, but that right is landing.
He throws that left hook after that right hand. I think that's where he can get himself maybe a good finish here. Yes, that left hook.
He's hurt.
This is where when you're talking, Rizzo, about maybe level changing, punch the body a bit and go back.
He landed that.
Of that rip, see that level change, make the fighter guess. Rip the body, go back to the head.
I'm really impressed with Stankovic right now, man. He is showing us a lot of good stuff on the feet.
He was more patient in that first round, but now he's seeing that calculated pressure. He's kind of inching his way in. Now he's found his power shots. Oh, nice counter overhand.
I
from
told you,
Stankovic.
power punches.
Gary Mack still not feeling worried about them. He'll sit there and take them. A lot of those big power punches are off the guard.
Yeah, I think Gary's got to do something to make Andrea back up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe use some straight punches like he's doing on the outside, but as soon as he shells up or gets against the ropes, that's when Stankovic unloads. You're Gary Mack. You want to stay off those ropes.
Absolutely. Derek is also still chugging the beer over here.
I'm not chugging, I'm just drinking. I'm nursing
The
it out.
bet was that you would chug the beer if you lost.
We're about to see a knockout right here.
Come on, drink. Or at least toss me the other one. Folks at home, this is killing me in the booth.
Low blow.
Oh,
Got our first low blow
got a
tonight,
low blow
folks.
here. Those are Derek's favorites.
How much time do we get, Joe?
They could probably get up to about 5 minutes of time if they need it, but usually the fighters want to get right out there right away.
Joe, you said 5 minutes of time here on the low blow potentially.
Yeah, if they need it.
But this guy
Maybe
looks
Derek
ready
will
to
be
go.
done with his beer when we come back.
He's got two more steps.
Yo, Rizzo, you know we're only like 10 meters away from each
And
other.
back to the fight.
Oh,
That was a big
Mack opening up now.
I'm telling y'all, Andrea knockout coming soon.
I actually do agree with you on that. He's peppering him. He's landing the big shots. Derek, how long do you think you'd last in the ring with either one of these guys?
I think it goes to decision.
Joe, how long do you think Derek lasts in the ring with either one of these guys?
I would actually
I would
genuinely
say however long it takes one of them to throw 1 or 2 punches. Sorry, gentlemen.
Wow. All right. Joe, I'll see
I
you
gotta
in
give
the
these
ring.
guys
Joe, I'll
some
see you
respect.
in the ring.
We have seen Joe in the ring, and he would probably win.
Probably.
Sorry, you can't be too safe.
At even weight, it'll be close. Anyway, let's watch this fight. 10 seconds. Here we go.
Another one.
Now, Joe, a logo like that where Gary's jumping into it.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate.
Yeah.
You're still going. Can I have the other one?
All right, let's take a look at some of the replays. There's that big overhand right from Stankovic. Used it as a counter, slipping his head offline, and boom, nicely landed.
Yeah, I gotta think. No, I do think it's 2-0 Stankovic. I know you said you thought Mack potentially had round one. I don't know. Do you see anything different there?
No, I think round two, definitely Stankovic. The pressure, the power, the big overhands landing, the way Gary's Mack shelling up a little bit. So definitely Stankovic in that second round. But I'm saying that first round was close, so it could be split between the judges. So I still think it's an important third round.
All righty, folks. Yep, get it done. Get it done. There it is. There it is. There's the beer. All right, now let's watch the fight. Here we go.
Final round, gentlemen. Let's hear it.
Here we go, folks.
Oh! Big left.
Yep.
Big
Here it comes. Finish it.
Yeah, see how he followed that right with the left. Now he's going on the hunt.
Give me something here. This one has been great.
Stankovic appears to be the fresher fighter as well.
It's just pressure. He's not letting Mack off of those ropes.
Oh, here we go.
I like how he's using that jab now to set up his power shots.
We might be seeing a finish.
I feel Mack's eating these shots pretty good, though. As much as, you know, he's eating them off the guard, eating them, hitting them in the side of the head. He's wearing it well.
And my biggest takeaway from this fight so far is just a huge power mismatch with the advantage going to Stankovic.
Spinning back fist.
Spinning back fist.
Remember, spectacular offense based on the glory rule scores better than normal strikes. Glory does everything in the rule set to make it the most exciting sport ever. That's right, 3 rounds, 3 minutes.
All right, here we go. I've been telling y'all it's going to be a knockout in this fight. Oh, that body blow. Oh, my goodness.
You got to give credit to both of these guys taking shots, having fun out there.
Oh, no way.
The flying knee?
Yo, a flying knee kick is legal.
Yes, this is kickboxing. This is glory.
Holy shit. I want to see KO by flying knee kick tonight.
I don't know how it could be a flying knee and a kick at the same time.
Or flying knee, flying knee.
Sorry about that, Joe.
No problem.
He doesn't know much.
I'm not an MMA guy, I'm a boxer.
You are most certainly not either.
Hey, I just want to see a knockout here. I don't care who gets knocked out. I just want to see a knockout.
Should we encourage it? Start throwing!
I want to see him point at the ground in the last 20 seconds. Max all the way.
This is glory right here. 2 guys beating each other up, both still standing.
It's been fairly... Yeah, it's been a fairly even round here, I think. So this could be very close to the
An uppercut there.
Here it is. 10 seconds. What can we get here from these fighters?
Wow, what a fight. What a fight. What a fight. I don't even know who won that.
What do you think, Joe? What do you got for us here, predictions-wise?
Well, my prediction is, I mean, like I said, if that first round was pretty close, I mean, outs to 1 to Mack, but I just feel with the pressure, the power, Stankovic might have it. What's your gut feeling?
Amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's one of those things I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a 3-0 Stankovic.
Yep.
There's just no way we see a 3-0 Mack. So I got to give the advantage to him here.
You see from the replays how powerful he is. That looked like a spinning back fist to the body there. There's that nice jumping knee there from Gary Mack. He's trying everything to get his offense, but Stankovic's power seemed to be a little too much.
Good respect from the fighters as well. We always see that, but good to see it here with Mack and Stankovic.
I mean, that's one of the best things about kickboxing. You'll always see how respectful the fighters are, the teams are. It's a beautiful thing to see. They try to kill each other, and then they can share the experience together.
Judges still tallying here. Those of you at home, we actually get Bazooka Joe on the official reading of the scorecard. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever done it. That is something new for me. Did a great job last time.
I know Tim Hughes is probably watching. Don't worry, Tim, I'm not taking your job, my buddy. There's no way I can be like you. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored the bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Stankovic.
Yes, as soon as you said all 3 30-27, we knew who the winner was.
Yeah, that power, that pressure, the way he came forward, right? We like aggression, we like power, we like output. He did everything we wanted, and he got a unanimous decision. All 3 rounds, all 3 judges.
All right, what a fight. That's why you love kickboxing, just throwing the entire time. I told you Andre was gonna win, and he did, but now we have the 3 fights that matter the most. Well, for us, definitely, we got $5,000 on the line to whoever's fighters win the most. And I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be mine. We got Don Snow versus Smiley coming up. That's gonna be a hell of a fight.
$5 grand on the line. Me and Derek, we drafted these teams for a reason, and I scooped up Don Snow. He's gonna set the tone for Team JoJo tonight. And Don Snow's coming out here for a win.
For those that don't know about Don Snow, he came in Miami a little early, and he's been maybe enjoying himself a little too much, going out to clubs and
listen,
Virgin,
leave the guy alone. He's in Miami, Florida. Don Snow's in Miami, Florida, and he's still at the gym every single day. This guy is a winner for a reason. He's able to go out in Miami and enjoy himself while also getting in that ring and dominating.
We'll see.
Undisputed. You cannot count him out. I just told you. It's all over. Shocks the world. Has his dream come true? Future star being born right before our eyes. And still just dropped the monster. What a stunner! As smooth as you like. And the head kick sends him down. Champion of the world. Tank will just boss you around if you let him. Out of nowhere.
I want more.
Are we about to crown a new champion? It's the king.
Buckle your seatbelt, folks.
His reign over the division now dates back to April of 2013.
Welcome back to Glory Underground, powered by Better. This is a very unique experience for me, especially here with Glory. We're here in your warehouse here. We kind of changed things around, but we got tons of celebrities here, a lot of influencers. How does it feel for you?
Yeah, this is awesome. You know, I've seen a couple different boxers come through, use the facilities, train in our gym, and never did I expect to see actual sanctioned kickboxing matches. This is awesome, and the venue looks great. We have a ton of people here. I mean, you know how hard it is to get this close to the ring usually, and they have all front row seats.
And I know you can see everyone just lining up. They don't want to miss the action there. But I'm most excited for these last 3 fights, Rizzo. I mean, we brought the best kickboxers from Glory and Holland. They said, hey, we need to reintroduce kickboxing to the North American audience. and these are the best fighters to do it. I mean, the next fight here, we got Don Snow taking on Eunice Smiley. Don Snow's been a great talker, and I mean, he's been out. You've been watching his vlogs. What do you take from this fight?
Yeah, what a character Don Snow is, and it's awesome for the sport, and I'm very happy that he was one of the ones that we got here in Miami. He came down a little early. He's been having a blast, you know, staying smart. He had a pina colada, but he made sure to let us know it was a virgin pina colada, but he's definitely taken in the sights and sounds. I saw he went to South Beach, a couple popular sushi places, even took a gander to Club Space, which, you know, as long as he got out of there early enough, I still think Don Snow is going to come in and put on a show for us.
All right, earlier today, Derek was able to get a chat in with Jake Paul. Let's see what the two talked about.
All right, as motivation, I wanted to give you guys a call from a dear friend of mine. You might know him, one of the best boxers in the world, Jake Paul. Just gonna do a little FaceTime.
FaceTime.
Is he answering?
He'll answer. I swear, no, we're friends. He's like, I work with him.
Are you sure you're friends?
Dude. Oh my goodness.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not at the tone.
What the hell,
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Jake, just here with the Glory Fighters. Wanted to have you give some words of encouragement for the fight on Thursday at the Better Warehouse. Give me a call back when you get a chance. Sorry guys.
No problem. No problem. It's part of the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, I could have told you that Jake Paul was not answering that call from Derek. Why would he? He has probably 50 other things going on that are more important than a FaceTime from Better Derek.
I feel like Derek was just trying to be cool in front of the kickboxers, you know?
It's like the who's the most famous person in your contacts?
Yeah.
Derek tried to flex, and unfortunately it backfired.
That was a big... He embarrassed himself a little bit there.
Yeah, and I will say his fighters handled it well, you know, said it's okay, and that's all you really can do.
Well, I mean, let's see. Hopefully Jake Paul's watching here tonight. Maybe he'll get into kickboxing one day. Who knows?
Yeah, I will say, man, it is great watching Jake's growth as a boxer. It would be cool to see the evolution into kickboxing, maybe a little, you know, all the different martial arts.
He's talked about wanting to do MMA. He's done boxing. This is the perfect middle ground. In his own work, in his own studio, what else do you want? Remember, we got our next fight coming up. This is a big one here in the welterweight division. Don Snow taking on Eunice Smiley. These are probably one of the best welterweights we have on the Glory roster. They're good personalities, the way they talk, the way they fight, their styles are exciting. You're going to see Don Snow as maybe a more trickier fighter, and Eunice Smiley is just pressure and experience. He's going to try to take Don Snow's head off.
Yeah, I'm super interested in this one because the odds are pretty close, but you mentioned it earlier. You look at Smiley, 42-3, and then Don Snow, who only has 7 total professional bouts. So does that experience come into play here? Obviously, Glory must think very highly of Don Snow to give him a challenge like this early on in his career.
Well, Don Snow in his previous fights has fought a lot of fighters with a lot of experience, so it's not something new to him. But for Eunice, he's really making this his confidence coming into this fight, but they got different types of styles, so you're going to see a nice clash and a high-level kickboxing fight.
Yeah, and Eunice Smiley, one of the things that he mentioned to me, I asked him how he got into kickboxing, pointed to his brother at the end of the table and said, well, I had to learn because he was beating the crap out of me. So it's always fun to know how guys get started in combat sports.
Yeah, and it's Don Snow really made a big name for himself fighting in our House of Glory show in the past, but we have Don Snow only 23 years old, Eunice Smiley 26. And as Rizzo and I keep mentioning, it's the experience different. Eunice Smiley, 42 professional fights, only 3 losses, 19 coming by way of knockout, where Don Snow still new in his professional career, but more confident than ever. He has 5 wins and 2 losses. Here comes Eunice Smiley. coming to the ring with a big smile. You know, this is a big opportunity for him.
Better Derek accompanying Eunice into the ring. You know, you ask yourself, how does someone get 45 professional fights by the age of 26? Well, in 2023, he actually won an 8-man tournament, which is 3 fights in one night. And he told us he broke his foot in the first round, or the first fight of that competition.
Yeah. And he just says, hey, you don't think about it. Adrenaline is the best drug. And the will to win. And that's what Eunice Smiley has. His aggression, the way he comes forward. He's an all-action fighter, which is going to be exciting. He actually, talking to him earlier, he wants to do well. He wants to fight the Tijani Bestatis in the future. So I know a big win for him here. I'm sure he'll be looking at Tijani in the future.
And 2-0 in glory for Smiley. Did you see, were you on the mic for either of his other fights?
I called both of his fights. I mean, his last one against Typhoon Ozcan was one of his most impressive, and this is why he's here and selected to showcase the highest level of kickboxing here in Miami.
Here comes the showman.
Look at that outfit too, Don Snow. He's been excited for this opportunity. He's been talking a lot. It's time to show it. He's got an exciting style. He can switch stances. He fights orthodox southpaw. He can do it all, and he just wants to come and knock people out and entertain at the same time.
JoJo accompanying Don Snow into the ring here. This is the first fight of the Derek versus JoJo challenge. And Don Snow's been vlogging while he's out here, folks. If you haven't seen those yet, go check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. The man has been doing everything you need to do in Miami.
Yeah, even before this, I mean, our last few events, he's been calling out our heavyweight champion, Rico Verhoeven. That's just his character, trying to be that funny guy, stir things up. He's just so confident, so I love seeing him in the ring. And he said it himself, but I agree with him. We could definitely have a future superstar here in Don Snow.
He definitely has the personality to be a superstar. And that's the first part.
Yeah.
You gotta have the personality.
Start. Yeah.
And then I guess the skill as well.
Yeah, but that confidence at 23 years old, that's insane to me.
All right, we have our third fight of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner with a professional record of 42-3 with 19 wins coming by way of knockout at 5 feet, 8 inches tall and weighing in at 170 pounds, a Moroccan fighter out of The Hague, Netherlands, Eunice Smiley!
His opponent, fighting out of the white corner with a professional record of 5 wins, 3 wins, coming by way of knockout at 5 feet, 9 inches tall, and weighing in at 169.5 pounds, a Surinamese fighter out of Amsterdam, Netherlands, Don Snow!
Not bad from Derek and JoJo.
I was going to say their voices are
And the
getting
referee
louder.
tonight, Andrew Glenn.
They're definitely feeling it in there now. More confident for sure.
And a reminder to those of you at home, keep chiming in the chat, keep chiming in the comment section. We are looking and reading. We may share some of them on air.
All right, here we go, our third bout of the evening. It's the welterweights. Don Snow in the white gloves, Eunice Smiley in the black. This is going to be a high level. These guys are world-class level. Nice combination work from Don Snow. Nice high guard encounter from Smiley. I think you're going to see a big difference in the talent and the skill level from these two gentlemen compared to our first 2 fights. They're newer, you know, in North America, we don't have that much experience. So these European fighters are lots of amateur experience, been fighting from a young age. Nice body kick there as Don Snow throws a spinning back fist.
I want one spinning back fist to connect.
You talked about calf kicks earlier. You're going to see these guys mixing them in really well. They're quick, they're fast.
Yeah, and I can't imagine those feel very good on the receiving end.
Look at those combinations, a turbine style from Smiley, but Don Snow blocks and counters.
I'm feeling good early about Smiley winning this fight.
Oh, absolutely. I love Don. He looks comfortable. And like I said, that's my guy right there.
Oh, here we go.
Derek and Jojo.
I love how aggressive this fight is. Holy
Guys,
God.
I can't lie. I am pumped up right now. This is the first fight of our $5,000 bet. Let's go, Don Snow.
Break him up, ref. Come on now. Here we go.
Derek and Jojo, we have a question from the chat. Is Don Snow the coolest name in glory?
I'll answer that one. Absolutely. Don Snow, he might be cooler than Jon Snow.
Hey, here's my answer. Name doesn't matter. It's all about how you fight.
That wasn't the question, bro.
I don't care.
The question was, who has the coolest name in glory?
It doesn't matter.
All right, why don't we let Joe give us some action here?
These boys are exchanging the way they're going back and forth. You've seen in the other fights, there's a lot of movement.
Come on,
These
Don.
two are meeting in the center of the ring and exchanging. This is kickboxing right here. Punches to low kicks.
They told us they wanted to put on a show. That's exactly what they're doing.
You guys wanted those Max Holloway 10 seconds. They just gave you guys 2.5 minutes of it.
Fellas, come on, Don! He looks conditioned. He looks ready.
My question to you guys, Joe, can they keep this up 3 rounds? Do they have the endurance?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think 23 years old versus 26. They got it.
That's why that they are on this stage right now.
They're going to be
That
gassed.
is why.
Oh, man. They're going to be gassed.
What
That's
a
my
round.
Wow. What a round.
Yeah, the warehouse here is, they're awake now. A lot of big smiles in that front row.
Joe Rizzo, how do we feel about that first round?
All right, let's take a look at some of the replays. It was all action. They drew a line in the center of the ring and started exchanging. Good calf kicks, good combinations. You see Don Snow mixing the levels, looking for his uppercuts. Finding a nice calf kick there on the exit. Nice little sneaky uppercut there from Don Snow. Don Snow's doing a good job at mixing his angles and his levels. And I'm loving those Smiley combinations.
I feel bad for the judges right there.
Yeah, who won that
Yeah,
round?
these are the ones we don't give our predictions. It's too close.
Yeah.
I mean, that first round was close indeed. But I will say,
Great analysis from Joe.
but I will say, Don Snow's going to be more conditioned at the end of each round. The kid looks sharp.
Let the analyst talk. Holy cow, you have no idea what you're talking about.
Shut up.
I will say
No,
that,
that's fair.
that
That's fair.
round
That's
was close
fair.
indeed.
That's totally
Come on,
fair.
here we go.
I'm very nervous.
To the analyst.
Round 2.
I am nervous. Smiley looks sharp. Don Snow's taking some shots.
Come on, Smiley.
Please, Don, make something happen here. Can't just be eating these shots.
Three taps in a
Chopping
row.
his leg right now. He's chopping. Nope.
Spinning heel kick there from Eunice Smiley.
Some smiles from Smiley there too.
I think Don Snow caught him with a knee, guys.
Yes, he did.
no.
Come on, Don!
No.
Smiley looks hurt.
Come on, Smiley. You're good. You're good.
Smiley did catch
I
a
think
knee
it's
there.
that knee from
Is
Don
his nose
Snow.
bleeding?
Nope. He missed those. Don Snow caught him with the knee, and I think we see some blood from Smiley here.
Remember, if there's no knockdowns, it's who does the most damage wins the round.
Whoever does the most damage. Don Snow definitely damaged him there, I will say that. Derek, how you feeling, man? We have $5,000 on the line, and this fight is pretty damn close.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel. I
Yes,
just
sir.
hope the judges' scorecard goes Smiley's direction. That's all I can ask for at this point.
Come on, Don. Come on, Don.
Yeah, that's an illegal trip there. You can't hook the legs.
Illegal
and
trip.
knock
No
it
room
out.
for that in this sport.
Absolutely not, but Don knows what has to be done. on, Smiley. Oh, that's a good leg kick from Smiley.
Yo, Snow looks tired. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, it might have to do with some of the partying and vlogging that happens, but I ride with my guy 24/7. This guy, another one. Come on.
Big knees from Don Snow. Really looking to hurt those ribs.
Very well done.
Oh, Snow in that spinning back fist, man.
Oh,
got the guard up there.
Nice.
Beautiful
There we go,
counter
Smiley.
punches from Smiley.
We'll take those.
Yeah. Those knees from Don Snow.
I know, Don Snow, I will say that. He's got some scary knees. One of those I'm getting sent into next year. One of those you're dying.
When you fight a pressure fighter like Eunice Smiley, the knee's a perfect weapon.
And Joe, do those knees qualify as spectacular strikes?
I mean, if you lunge and you jump for them, yeah.
All right, 15 seconds left in this round. Oh, good kick from Smiley there.
This is a war.
Come on, Don!
Just exchanging spin kicks.
I will say, Don is using a lot of energy.
Wow.
What a round.
Oh, man, we got to fight.
Yo, did somebody say fight of the night bonus? Holy shit.
I don't know if they do that, but damn well they should.
Hey, the winner's got $5 grand coming their way.
I mean, this is, listen, I love the fighters. I drafted them for a reason.
But
I am here for my $5,000. I need Don Snow to get
goodness.
Knockout.
Who won that round?
I don't know. I don't know that one. But with the damage, I'm thinking Don Snow.
We need you here, Joe. You got to tell us
I
what's
think we
going
got to
on.
go Don Snow based on that damage of that knee, the way he shelled up, the way he was finding it. I'll give a slight edge to Don Snow in that round.
Oh, man.
That first round was anybody's, though.
Wow. All right, guys.
Someone in the chat said Derek and JoJo are the funniest commentators ever if you have an edible. So we know that might be an Amsterdam viewer enjoying some space cake.
Tell them to see me in the ring.
Next time we're in Amsterdam.
They're gonna keep chirping. If the comments are going to keep chirping, tell them to see me in the ring.
Next time we're in Amsterdam,
There's
we'll
a
hit a
reason
coffee
they're
shop.
watching from home.
This is it. Let's go, Don!
Joe, why don't you take over here, round 3 of this spectacular fight?
Well, it's been back and forth. I've been loving the combination work from both fighters. Nothing's in singles. The way they put things together, the way they're mixing their punches, the uppercuts, the kicks, the knees. This is what kickboxing is. High action, high pace, back and forth.
Smiley throws a mean combo, man.
Smiley gave him a look after that one.
Once you land your head kick.
Good head kick from Smiley.
Don Snow with those knees.
Don Snow's knees are up there with one of the scariest things you could possibly be hit with.
Just lunges at you. Smiley needs to start getting those combinations back. He lands an overhand right.
Oh, nice shot, Don.
Just as you see one guy start gaining momentum, the other comes back.
Come on, Smiley.
Oh, right in front of Ashton Hall there.
I didn't know Ashton Hall pulled up.
Yep, Ashton Hall is in the corner. Love to see a guy like that.
We have about 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the third and final round.
Oh!
360 turning kick.
Is that a knockdown?
No, bro, he didn't.
I missed it. I missed it. I missed it.
How about you guys ask Joe? Joe, was that a knockdown?
Dude, I missed
Got to get hit with something
I
for it
missed
to
it.
be a knockdown.
Derek's yelling at me. I missed it.
They got to
Hitting air
make some
doesn't
sort of
count.
license to be a
Listen, I will
kickboxing
say,
analyst.
Smiley does seem a little gassed here. Joe, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but this fight is really coming down to the wire.
Yeah, I think it's coming down to this last minute. That first round was really close. Don Snow maybe edged that second. It's anybody's fight in this last minute.
You can make an argument whoever wins this last minute wins this fight.
Yeah, easily.
Come on, Smiley. Give it everything you got. One more minute.
Got him there.
One more minute.
Give it everything, Don! Got a little lightheaded there.
I think Don appears to be the fresher fighter down the stretch here to me.
Yeah, I mean, his pressure now is started to add up.
You wonder if Smiley's experience kicks in here, Derek.
Just watch. This is going to be the greatest 30
Don!
seconds of kickboxing from Smiley right here. Come on!
Come on, Don.
What a fight from these two.
We have
20
20
seconds
seconds left.
Oh!
It's a good shot.
What a left hand there from Smiley.
Need Don to tee off here. This could be it. 10 seconds. Don Snow. 5,000 on the one.
Oh,
Double spin training. Here we go. Oh, man.
Gentlemen.
Guys, I think Don Snow did it. I think he did it.
What a fight!
We got the chat clamoring for an extra round.
Yeah, that's one of the best things about Glory. If it's a draw after 3 rounds, we
Yes,
go one
sir.
more
Smiley
round.
got the W.
Yep, the judges have it a draw. We go an extra round.
Really? Here we go.
Wait, so you guys think it's a draw?
Let's take a look at some replays, Joe.
I mean, there's that 360 turning kick that missed. Don Snow
you think?
duck under it.
Come on, bro. Really?
There's that big overhand right. Don Snow blocks, finds the uppercut. Great exchange.
Winning coach.
Yep.
Don Snow with that one spinning back fist, come back with the other one. It's the second one that did more damage.
Joe, if I had to put you on the spot,
Don't do it.
what are you seeing?
Don't do it. That's
Whoever
what I'm telling you.
wins.
But
Don Snow
I don't know. It's sometimes I hate calling it just because it's difficult to see.
Yeah.
But part of me is thinking Don Snow, to be honest. I think just based on the damage, the pressure, you know, the combinations were pretty close, the back and forth action. But damage and pressure and aggression, if it comes down to that last scoring criteria, it's aggression. And those last few rounds, Don Snow's pressure did well.
JoJo's becoming a bit of a meme in the comments. A lot of people spamming, is that a knockdown?
I mean, that was the worst thing I've
Sure,
ever heard.
like-
Dude, I looked at a card for 1 second. There were some people blocking me. I am sorry. I'm sorry to the
They need
fans.
to make a license to be able to analyze this kind
You
of stuff.
have, at the end of the day, I would beat the piss out of you, so I deserve to be in here
That's not
more
true.
than you. It's absolutely true. I did mess that up. You can spam me, you can meme me. That was indeed not a knockdown. I'm learning. I
For
am
those
new at
that
this.
don't know, Joey played D3 football and thinks he's an athlete.
I was an All-American. Shout out Salve Regina. Derek did track,
How about
which
we
is
talk about the fight?
borderline. Are you for real right now? Talk about
I
the
think
fight.
Smiley won it. I think Smiley won it.
Don Snow
Here we
came
go.
out on
Here's
top.
the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to a split decision. Judge 1 scores the fight 29-28, Snow. Judge 2 scores the fight 29-28, Smiley. The third and final judge scores the belt 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Don Snow!
Yes! Come on!
A split decision victory for Don Snow. That sounds about right, man. What a fight that was.
I mean, it was that close, though. I mean, split decision, but you see Smiley coming out of the ring is not very happy with the call. Definitely a fight he's upset with.
What a win for Don Snow, though, man. Coming in, facing someone with 45 professional fights, and coming out on top, and he put on an absolute show.
Yeah, to come in against a veteran like that, and Smiley didn't back up one bit, came forward, but Don Snow just a little bit fresher, a little bit more power. But this is definitely a fight from 2 young guys that we'll probably see in the future again.
All right. Come on! Come on!
JoJo! Let's go to JoJo for the interview.
Don, you put on a show. I knew you'd come out on top. For you to be doing this in the United States, Miami, what does this win mean to you?
Wow, JoJo, this is a dream come true. But first of all, I want to say my special thanks. You know, I want to do a special shout out to my first trainer, Omar Gassa from Atlas Gym. Him and his brother Jafar Gassa, with the assistance of their little nephew Moment Aftak, played a big role in the man I am today. Not only as a fighter, but as a person as well. You know, they were more than a trainer to me, like a father figure. I also want to do a shout out to Clyde Peters from Peters Gym, who took me under his wing throughout the semi-professional B class in kickboxing, where I became world champion at the age of 17 years. So big love to him, always show me love, treat me like his own. And of course, my current trainer, Ivan Hippolyte from Voss Gym, a living legend in the sport of kickboxing. He who trained many legends such as Remy Boyaski, Mirko Krokop, all them names, you know. And last but not least, my best friend Joey Koster in the corner, Andrew Nijendorf, the assistant coach, my father and my manager Bjorn Snow, and my other best friend Hisham El Hanoui. Big shout out to you guys. Love.
Don, everyone came here to watch you. You like having fun outside of the ring. You like having fun inside of the ring. It's time to celebrate tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Who am I seeing in club live in club space? Come on.
Yeah! Love you, bro. So happy for you, man. Absolutely.
And there you go, Don Snow getting the job done here tonight in our third bout of the evening. We got still 2 more fights, our co-main event and our main event tonight. But first, let's see a little bit about Glory 100 coming up in June.
Undisputed. You cannot count him out. I just told you.
Shocks the world.
Has his dream come true? Future star being born right before our eyes. And still just dropped the monster. What a stunner! As smooth as you like. And the head kick sends him down. Champion of the world. Tank will just boss you around if you let him. Out of nowhere.
I want more.
Are we about to crown a new champion? It's the king!
Buckle your seatbelt, folks.
His reign over the division now dates back to April of 2013.
We welcome you back to Glory Underground, powered by Better, here in the Better Warehouse. We've had some fantastic fights so far, but we still have our 2 main belts of the evening, our co-main event and our main event. The co-main event, you've been really excited for. It's a fight between Stefan Latescu from Romania taking on Michael Boapea.
Yeah, this is the fight I am looking forward to the most. It's going to be tough to top that last one, but 2 light heavyweights that have said, both of them, that they are going to be the aggressors tonight, and I am looking forward to seeing who comes out on top. We got Michael Time Bomb Boapea versus Stefan Golden Boy Latescu. This is going to be a good one.
Yeah, Stefan Latescu is not a big talker, but he's a pressure fighter, and he's all about power. Once you see him start throwing those bombs, it's insane. But Michael Boapea, he's technical, he's sharp, he's a good pressure fighter. And what's impressive about Boapea is he is the #1 ranked middleweight in the world. But in his last fight, he stepped up a weight class to light heavyweight division, which is 209 pounds in here in Glory. Middleweight is 187 pounds, so a big step up in weight. He made his light heavyweight debut against Ibrahim El Bouni, and El Bouni's a big experienced fighter, and Boapea handled it and got a good finish here, so he's coming in with a lot of confidence. But if Latescu touches you, that power he has is something insane.
Yeah, if I just was strictly going off the size test, Latescu is a big, scary man. But that's why I have you here, Joe. I've been picking your brain, and you told me that Michael Boapea is someone that you think could be the future of Glory Kickboxing.
I do. He's so confident. He's the way he talks, and he's such a genuine person too. Like when you meet him, you talk to him, it's just a pleasant experience. But in the ring is what he does that's special. His pressure. I guarantee you will not see a pressure fighter like Michael Boapea. It's just something very special. But that big question is, can he handle the power of Stefan Latescu? So I'm excited for this one. I mean, Stefan Latescu is very young. He's only 23 years old, but he has that fight anyone, anytime mentality. He is on a 3-fight losing streak, losing to obviously some of the best in the division, but he doesn't care. He just wants experience and to keep fighting.
Yeah, I don't know who could beat that man 3 times in a row. It feels crazy to me that he is on a 3-fight losing streak and now fighting another really tough opponent. That goes to what you said, any fighter, anytime, anywhere. And Joe, why don't you tell those of us that haven't seen Glory before a little bit about Michael Boapea's backstory?
Well, Michael Boapea didn't come from big backgrounds, not a lot of money, so a lot of his passion, and I asked him about his why. It's about providing for his family, his friends. He did have a close friend that passed away a few fights ago, and it really impacted him. It was a very close friend, so he's dedicating a lot of his fights and his career, and he promised his friend he would be a world champion, and he's very close to it. He has fought for the middleweight belt before a few fights back. was unsuccessful against our middleweight champ, Donovan Visa, who is, again, a spectacular fighter as well. So I know Boapea is climbing up these light heavyweights, but another fight with Donovan Visa in the future would be crazy. I know those names might not mean much to you now, but you will soon.
And Joe, we haven't gotten a finish yet. Those of you at home, when I asked either of these fighters what I should be watching for, they both basically told me, don't blink.
Yeah.
So I think we might get one here.
Yeah, if I'm Michael Boapea, though, you don't go aggressive right away because Latescu is a boxer. He's 23 years old, but he has over 150 amateur boxing fights. So he is coming in with a lot of experience, and it's his hands that are special, where Boapea, the fighter who could box, kick, knee up the middle, he does everything great. I think we had enough talking about it. Let's bring these guys. We have our tail of the tape. Stefan Latescu, only 23 years old. We talk about him being young, but Boapea, only 25 years old, both with impressive records. Latescu, 17 wins, 6 losses, 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Michael Boapea, the time bomb, 20 wins, 4 losses, 8 coming by way of knockout.
Yeah, 2 fun nicknames here. We have the time bomb, who's Michael Boapea, who said because he likes to explode. And then we have Latescu, golden boy, an homage to Badahari.
Badahari, yeah, you heard a lot about Badahari this weekend. Hopefully Badahari is watching tonight here, so shout out to Badar if he's watching. I think every fighter told you he was his favorite, so. Here comes the time bomb, Michael Boapea. He's quickly become a Glory veteran with 10 Glory fights. Glory record, 8 wins, 2 losses, 2 of his Glory wins coming by way of knockout. As I keep saying, he's a special talent. And once I found out he was going to be on the card, I thought he was a perfect fighter to introduce the Americans to high-level kickboxing.
Yeah, and you know, I do have some fun facts written down here to help me out. And if I'm reading this one correctly, in 2023, Michael Boapea punched the teeth out of his opponent's mouth.
Oh yeah, it was just crazy. All of a sudden we saw Bokeme looking for his teeth and just that power, but the bridge broke and apparently there was a wire poking in his mouth, but Boapea's not happy with something, going back into the dressing room.
I think Michael might want a different song.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of fighters, remember, everything needs to be perfect for them. And a lot of fighters, it might sound weird, but they visualize their walkouts a lot. So they put their music on, they walk to the ring. So Boapea probably wants the right song. Because if you see him usually walk in, he's dancing, but today he looks very stoic, focused. We do see a lot of nice baby blue shirts in the crowd. Boapea have a lot of friends and family out here to watch him. Boapea trains at ARJ Gym with Mike Polan, who's waiting in the ring for Boapea. The ARJ team has created a lot of great fighters. They got Tariq Kababes, Levi Richters.
Here he comes now, Michael Boapea. There's the time bomb.
With a smile now, there we go.
All right, I'm glad we got it right for him.
Yes, he needed to feel that song. Well, here comes the time bomb for the second time with his patented salute before he enters the ring.
And if Boapea gets the win here, he will be knotted up at 1 for the Derek versus JoJo challenge, and it will all come down to the welterweight world championship.
There's a lot on the line there. But Boapea taking his time entering the ring, feeling the walkout. The time bomb ranked number 1 in the middleweight division, number 7 in the light heavyweight division. He's coming off a big knockout win at Glory 98 against Ibrahim El Bouni. He's explosive, he's powerful, but it's all about pressure, combinations, wear you down, and then watch these weird angled shots, good uppercuts, knees up the middle, good calf kicks. This man can do it all.
I know I mentioned it already, but I am very excited for this fight.
I mean, Rizzo, we have Glory 100 coming, which is our biggest event probably ever in Glory history. But the Glory, Robbie Timmers decided to put Boapea here. So this is a big moment. If you can't get excited about Boapea, I don't know. Something's wrong with you.
A lot of friends and family, as you mentioned. The Boapea team is here and strong.
His opponent from Romania, nicknamed the Golden Boy. Here's Stefan Latescu, ranked number 6 in the Glory Light Heavyweight division. Glory Newcomer of the Year in his debut year in Glory. 7 of his last 9 fights have come by way of knockout. Started professional fighting at the age of 18. As I mentioned earlier, over 150 wins in amateur sports in boxing and kickboxing.
I can't even fathom that many fights in a career.
He was probably fighting 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah.
23 years old and really making a big name for himself as someone who will fight anyone, anytime. And like I said, you might not know the names, but his last 3 fights, Donna Giabena, former light heavyweight champion. Oh, sorry, middleweight. We also have Jem Caceres, Sergey Maslovoyev. He fought the top of the top in the light heavyweight.
And I will say, just strictly off of looks, Latescu is a scary looking man.
Oh yeah, and he doesn't have the English language to talk, so he yells a lot, he screams, he brings that emotion. So watch out for those big power bombs. He's got power in his right hand, power in the left. He says he's been working his kicks and knees a little bit, so he's going to try to implement them in this fight here tonight.
Yeah, and I know you mentioned he doesn't speak that well of English. I know JoJo's been doing his part, teaching him the bad words, as you
but that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Exactly.
Everyone knows the bad words of a new language.
A lot of the comments back home giving a time bomb victory as their prediction.
All right. We'll find out soon.
All right, we have our 4th fight of the evening, and I'm feeling the first knockout of the night comes in this one. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner with a professional record of 24-1, with 8 wins coming by way of knockout at 6 feet. At 6 feet tall and weighing in at 208.5 pounds, a Ghanaian fighter out of The Hague, Netherlands. The number 1 ranked middleweight and number 7 ranked light heavyweight in the world. Michael Time Bomb Boapea!
Look at that, that's fun.
Yeah.
His opponent, fighting out of the white corner with a professional record of 17 wins and 5 losses, with 8 wins coming by way of knockout at 6'1". Weighing in at 208.5 pounds, a Romanian fighter out of Iasi, Romania, the number 6 ranked light heavyweight in the world, Stefan Golden Boy Latescu.
And JoJo seems to be losing his voice a little bit after that Don Snow celebration.
Yeah, got too excited in the earlier fights.
Oh, yeah,
and the referee is Wayne Spinola.
That's amateur commentary right there. Blowing your voice out in the first few fights.
Didn't pace himself. I will say I was here for the official face-offs, and these two stared each other down for about 2 minutes. We could not get them to break.
Here we go, our co-main event of the evening. It's the light heavyweights. Michael Boapea in the black gloves, Stefan Latescu in the white. What a high-level fight here to have in the Better Warehouse in Miami, Florida. Reintroducing kickboxing to the North American audience. This is the perfect fight to do it.
Remember what I said, folks. Do not blink.
It's just any moment before you see that explosive power of Latescu. But you see that patience of Boapea, probing with his jab, just anticipating the big power shots. He's going to stay defensive in the first few seconds of the round to make sure he can handle that power. Latescu feels Boapea is going to attack the calf, so he's prepared for it as he tries his own. See Boapea using his knees versus that Latescu pressure. This night's flying. Can't believe we're already here in our co-main event. Nice uppercut to calf kick from Boapea. Latescu just waiting for his moment to explode. Oh, we call that counter the counter. You see Latescu opening up, but Boapea really confident in his high guard. So when you see the fighter shelled with their hands covered up, that's called the high guard.
Yeah, we'll see if Latescu can get through.
Boapea's defense very strong.
Nice combo, combo there from the Golden Boy.
Mixing it up well, yep. You see Boapea defending his head, chopping away. What an uppercut. Boapea mixing things up very well, going to the back leg, the body, the uppercuts. Now back to the calf. Ooh, nice. Jumping knee from Boapea to end the round.
That's how you end the round with a bang right there. And
that's it.
You know, you can't understate those final 10 seconds. You could swing around right there.
Big time, right? It's a recency effect, right? That's the last thing the judges see. And when they look down at their scorecard, you got to think that's what they see. So let's look at these highlights. That uppercut, the calf kicks, the level changes from Boapea were impressive in this round. Latescu having a hard time finding openings. But there's that end of the round. Boapea with a jumping knee, then following with his hands. You got to think Boapea gets round one.
I agree. And tell me this, Joe, as someone who's seen Latescu fight before, does he have 3-round cardio?
Well, he doesn't really open up too much, you see. So, I mean, he'll still have that power. But, I mean, Boapea is just that relentless with his pressure that he can wear you down very easily. Because of that high guard, you see Latescu's punches, even though he's trying, they're just wasted off of the block a lot of times. All right, Derek and JoJo, what do you see so far in that first round as we enter the second?
Is throwing some shots right now. I don't know how long this is going to last.
Those uppercuts are insane.
You don't
Was it a low blow?
It looks like maybe the calf kick got to him.
Oh no, that's not good for me.
So that's a knockdown.
Yeah, that's a knockdown. And I know Latescu knew they were coming. He said he prepared for them, but that's a knockdown.
How about that scream? Did you guys hear that? Come on, Boapea, finish it. Here we go. Oh, no. Here we go.
I think that calf is finished.
His leg is
Here we
shot.
go.
Oh, no.
Let's see if Latescu can get back up.
He'll probably go out on his shield, guys. He'll probably keep swinging, but if I'm Latescu, go southpaw.
Come on, Boapea.
You see Latescu turning his lead
this is
leg
gonna be
out
a
to
quick
block
fight.
the calf.
If you're Latescu, you just got to throw caution to the wind here and go for it.
Yep. So he's one calf kick
no.
away. He turns
There
and
it
it's
is.
over.
That's it?
That's
End
three
it.
knockdowns in a round.
End it.
He's fine.
Oh, man.
I thought that was the third knockdown, wasn't it? Or
It was. Is the 3 knockdown rule not in effect here?
It should be.
Come on, Michael.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. To me, it's 3 knockdowns, it's over, but maybe there's some rule change. You might be right, Rizzo. Back to the calf kick. Here comes the time bomb. Wants the finish. He's 1 calf kick away. He's just got to touch that.
Let's get a KO here, huh?
That's it.
And
that
he's
is
done.
it.
The time bomb.
Come on! 1-1! 1-1! 1-1!
You know, we talked about those calf kicks a little earlier in the night, and they reared their head here, and Michael Time Bomb Boapea gets the finish.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take much when she hits that calf, but Latescu was aware of it. He trained as best he could, but the timing of Boapea got him to the calf and got the job done.
And you look at it right here, and it is bruised and battered. And he did mention to us he was prepared for the calf kicks, but can only withstand so much.
This is one of my favorite things, Boapea. He's got his own chant. Ole, 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 ole. Time bomb, time bomb.
That's a showman right there. We got our first finish of the night, folks. Michael Time Bomb Boapea. And that was an emphatic win. He didn't really get hurt. He laid the pressure on. Impressive stuff.
Yeah, he stayed patient. He stayed calm. He knew Latescu was a big power puncher, so he kept that high guard and chopped away on those calves.
Got no voice.
You see a lot of disappointment in Latescu. I know he prepared for it. That's 4 losses in a row for him.
Get the mic off also to talk, right?
Yeah.
Go.
Does he have something to say?
Yeah. That's it. That is it.
Looks like the ref is explaining to Boapea potentially why it wasn't a 3-fight knockdown rule.
Need the mic? Do you need the mic?
Yeah. Or, well,
Did your fighter win?
And looks like we're now Latescu's corner will get the explanation as well. And then after that, I'm sure we'll head to the center of the ring.
Yeah, because it's a 3 knockdowns in a round, 4 in a fight usually calls the fight, so that's where I was confused. Sometimes I'm so carried away, I forget to count to that 3rd one, but you confirmed it was 3, so I'm sure the referee, either he made a mistake or, like we said, I think I need an explanation.
And that first knockdown was a little, you know, as someone like me, it was kind of like, whoa, what just happened here? Because Stefan took a calf kick and kind of just turned away from Boapea.
Yeah, I mean, usually you want to take a knee there because Boapea could have come, but Boapea was able to still get the job done.
Hey, why don't you bring us home here, Joe?
All right. The referee has called a stop to this fight with 1 minute and 54 seconds in the 2nd round, declaring your winner by TKO, the time bomb, Michael Boapea.
Good respect in the center of the ring here, but man, yeah, Latescu's left calf and his right calf is absolutely eaten up.
come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
I need 5K, yeah?
I still need to finish the job here.
Let's go to Derek for the post-fight interview.
Oh, man. Michael Boapea. The time bomb.
Boapea!
Yes, sir.
I am in Miami, baby. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Don't give him the
See a
mic,
lot of
Derek.
celebrities. I love you guys. Let's take a picture. And sooner or later, I'll also be a celebrity. So, you know, don't be, you know?
Yes, sir. Michael, how are you feeling? You just won by finish in Miami, Florida.
Duh. I'm in Miami. Of course I'll win and finish. Come on, man.
Oh,
You know, I don't even want to talk a lot. I came again in the light heavyweight to show you guys how strong I am. Middleweight, light heavyweight, I will destroy them all. Trust me. Where do I have to look? I want to talk to somebody. And I will even, you know, put it in Netherlands for him. Hey, Mima, Faka. Heb je hier pijn? Heb je hier pijn? Heb je hier pijn? Faka, wanneer gaan we vechten? Glory 100, 101, 102. Ben je ready of wat? Schiet op, hè, bro. Die fans willen die fitty, ja? Ciao!
Yes, sir. Michael, congratulations. Oh, man.
All right, we're not sure what Boapea said. I don't know how your Dutch is, but
not good enough.
That was our first finish of the night in our co-main event, but we still got the big, massive fight next. The welterweight title on the line. Chico Quasi versus Tijani Bestati.
Undisputed. You cannot count him out. I just told you. Has his dream come true? Future star being born right before our eyes. And still just dropped the monster. What a stunner! As smooth as you like. And the head kick sends him down. Champion of the world. Tank will just boss you around if you let him. Out of nowhere.
I want more.
Are we about to crown a new champion? It's the king.
Buckle your seatbelt, folks.
His reign over the division now dates back to April of 2013.
We welcome you back to Glory Underground here in the Better Warehouse. 4 fights have come down. We're down to our final main event of the evening. The welterweight world title is on the line. Chico Quasi taking on Tijani Bestati. This is a massive fight, and it's a rematch. Their first fight was a draw, a really close one. So I know there's a little bit of controversy. You got to talk to the guys a little bit. What did you get from the conversation?
Yeah, I asked a question at the press conference about a slip or a knockdown. I know that was the debate. I think you and I both agreed that that was a knockdown. The ref did as well, and that's what led to our draw. I just want, Joe, can you put into context for those watching just how big it is to have a welterweight title fight right here in front of us?
And not only any welterweight title fight. These two have been the top of the division. Tijani Bestati is a 5-time lightweight champion moving up. So Tijani Bestati, if he wins tonight, could be a champ. So he'll be a lightweight champion as well as our welterweight champion. So a lot on the line for Tijani, but Chico Quasi's unorthodox. He's rangy, and he's very difficult. But Tijani didn't feel that in the ring, which surprised me. I don't know if he's just kind of saying that, but Chico is a very difficult fighter to fight. He's weird. He's got nicknamed Luffy because of that long reach. So this one here, I'm sure they've made those adjustments to get the job done.
And you mentioned Tijani saying that he didn't think Chico was that unorthodox. And I think you hit it on the head. You have to say that when you're someone at Tijani's level, who even told us that he's been to the top of the top. He has a chance to become a double champ tonight, hold 2 belts at once for the first time since, I don't know if you heard of this guy, Alex Pereira.
Yeah,
pretty good fighter.
Yeah.
So you know, you have a precedent to set when you are 5-round title fight, 5-round title fight, 5-round title fight. You don't want anyone to know that they got the best of you.
Yeah, I mean, especially, like I keep mentioning, Glory 100's coming up, and this is a massive fight in Holland, so I'm sure a lot of the Holland fans are watching live here today with us, so it doesn't get bigger than this. I mean, we have the 2 best welterweights in the world, the most technical ones that are going to lay it on the line. In that first fight, I mean, watch Tijani's speed, his boxing, his eyes, and Chico just being so unorthodox. Is it a punch, a kick, a knee that's coming at you? You just never know what it is. So I can't be more excited for this rematch.
And one of my favorite parts of this is the fact that the welterweight world title is going to decide the Derek versus JoJo $5,000 bet. 1-1 tied going into the final fight of the night. Who will bring it home? Will it be Chico and JoJo or Tijani and Derek?
Yep, a lot on the line.
Joe, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh, no.
I want to know who you think wins this fight.
Man, I'm going to give you a political answer because honestly, I can't really pick it. But I'm going to tell you, I think Tijani Bestati is going to do a little bit better this fight. I mean, doesn't say Chico's not going to do it, but Tijani's sharp and more motivated than ever. So I'm not saying he's going to win, but I think he's going to come back with a little bit more action and push Chico a little harder.
And Tijani is the slight favorite, but I don't know. I really liked what I heard from Chico, and I think if I had to make a prediction, I am going with Chico Quasi here.
Okay,
Look.
I like that. I mean, making a bold
need it.
statement.
Look.
Oh, you got
We
Derek.
are tied 1-1 for $5,000. And I can tell you guys this. There is not a fighter I would rather have with his hands on my money than Tijani Beztati. I'm telling you guys, he is winning this fight.
Chico is the champ for a reason. Chico is going to get it done. And JoJo walks out of here $5,000 richer.
I will say about this fight is these guys have been locked in since the beginning. They very rarely did they want, part of our, whatever you want to call it. They have just been laser focused, locked in, ready to fight, and we are moments away. And God damn it, I cannot wait. And I can tell you this, as I just said, Tijani's winning this fight.
And Derek, real quick, I mentioned it earlier, but I wanted to get your take. If Tijani wins tonight, he is the first Glory fighter to hold simultaneous belts
And you know what they
since
say?
Alex Pereira.
Oh my goodness. I was going to say the double champ does what the fuck he wants, but wow.
We'll find out. We will find out.
Alex Pereira, that's a name drop.
All right, well, that's enough talking. Let's get to this main event. The welterweight title is on the line. The champion, Chico Quasi, taking on Tijani Bestati, both 27 years old. Chico Quasi, 44 wins, only 5 losses, 23 coming by way of knockout. Bestati, 27 wins, 4 losses, 9 KOs. So a close one, and one of the biggest fights you could possibly make in kickboxing.
Derek.
No contest. There ain't no one like, cause you dumb or you crazy. There's no way, G. Me and my clique, we handling biz while you and your clique just
We have a
act fugazi.
5-round
You
fight
couldn't
here,
persuade
Joe.
me to give a damn, this don't phase
Do you
me.
expect
I got
to
my
finish?
Xbox, you can't
I
play
think
me.
they're
Money in
both
the text
technical. I'm
box, I get
expecting this
paid.
to go to a decision.
No contest. No contest.
Oh, how big this fight is.
Not often for Bestati that he is the first fighter coming out of the locker room. So, interesting.
He's got his Miami shades coming onto the ring. He's the lightweight champ, but tonight he's the challenger for the welterweight strap. First fight was a draw, which he felt he won, so he's coming in with a lot of confidence, and he was Glory's youngest signing. Glory got him at 19 years old, and he's 27 years old stepping into the ring here tonight. And what's impressive to me, of his 27 professional fights, he's got 32 professional fights. He has 22 of them. This is his 22nd fight in Glory. So, I mean, just his whole career has been here. The Glory ring's his home.
Yeah, and for those of you at home, Tijani, we may not hear the Wonder Boy nickname tonight. We asked him about that at the press conference. Do you have a nickname? What do you like to go by? And he said, they used to call me the Wonder Boy, but I'm a man now.
Yeah, I mean, 27 years old, you're not a kid anymore, but maybe to me now. I know my birthday's in 2 days. I'm turning 40, so they all seem young to me.
And a happy early birthday to you, Joe.
Hey, thank
You'll
you,
have to
Joe.
let us know what that side feels like. 40 years old.
You got 10 more years. But here comes Tijani Bestati, one of the pound-for-pound best kickboxers in the world.
And Joe, what do you know about Bestati's coaches?
Bestati's coaches, he works with Days Gym, and if you watch some of his training, it's amazing. When he hits pads, everybody's cheering, yelling. Watch some of those pad work footage. It's very nice. They got a great team.
Stop that. Stop that. I hear him chatting the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man's so tough, but man's keep walking. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls let it tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch man, please use caution. Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'ma let out the. Wake up, get out the sheets. We came for one man, forget my peace. You take the west, I'll take on the east. I'ma put them in the cage, never let out the. Yeah. I I hear him chat to the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man's so tough, but man's keep walking.
But Chico Quasi, I've trained with him in the past. This was like when he first signed with Glory. And after our sparring session, I went to him right away and I said, "You're gonna be a champ one day, my boy." And he kills it. And here he is, looking to defend his title for the third time. Long, rangy, sharp, technical. I asked him about fighting here in the warehouse. He's used to fighting in big stadiums in Holland. He said, "I fought 11 times during COVID. I got used to it. I got all my experience." So he's ready to go, as both gentlemen just eye each other down.
And tell me a little more about Big Mike. I know we mentioned it yesterday that he's an absolute legend.
Like, Big Mike is probably one of the most popular people we have on the roster. He's worked with fighters like Gokhan Saki, Badr Hari, and the best fighters in the world.
And let's go to Derek for the intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have all been waiting for. A welterweight championship on the line. A rematch. Introducing first, the challenger. Fighting out of the black corner with a professional record of 27-4-1 with 9 wins coming by way of knockout. At 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighing in at 168 pounds. A Moroccan fighter out of Amsterdam, Netherlands. The current 5-time defending lightweight champion of the world. Looking to become a 2-division world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Tijani Bestati!
Great job, Derek.
His opponent, fighting out of the white corner with a professional record of 44-5-1 with 23 wins by coming by way of knockout. At 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 169 pounds, a Dutch Surinamese fighter out of Utrecht, Netherlands, the current 2-time defending welterweight champion of the world, Chico Luffy Quasi.
Here we go.
Yep, doesn't get bigger than this. The rematch.
To Glenn.
Derek giving Tijani Bestati the one, the only.
Yes.
Like John Jones and Alex Pereira, maybe a McGregor.
Yes.
This is going to be fun.
Yep, Tijani deserves that credit. Like I said, one of the pound-for-pound best in Glory. Chico Quasi right up there with him. All right, in the first fight, I love the speed and boxing combinations from Bestati. Watch out for Chico's right straight. You'll notice in a 5-round title fight, usually the first few rounds, you got to feel it out a bit. It's tough to bring a high pace for 5 rounds. As Tijani, you see, creating little angles.
And Joe, as someone who's fought 5 rounds yourself, combos by Tijani.
Yep.
Did you put any extra weight on those championship rounds?
Well, you have to. I mean, if it's close, those last 2 rounds are the most important when you get there. So it's how much energy do you have there? How much damage have you taken up to that point? These are kickboxing vets. You see Chico faking the calf kick, going to the front kick. Johnny going after him. Nice hit and angle from Bestati. Bestati started well in their first fight, but it was the second round where that controversial knockdown, according to Bestati, happened in the second, and that changed things. Chico trying for the head kick on the exit. Sharpness from Bestati.
I hope the folks at home can hear Big Mike shouting out commands.
You'll
from
hear
the
a
corner.
lot of it. Bestati faking a stance switch a little bit. Nice patient start from Chico. Bestati staying laser focused. Nice slip off the jab, found his calf kick. Chico comes forward. Nice patient start as Chico starts to open up.
Nice shot there.
Nice start to the fight.
I think Tajani got the best of him in that round.
Let's hear what the coaches think. What are you guys thinking?
Feels like this is the difference when you're watching a 5-round fight. They have the time to feel it out, and that's what it kind of seemed like that round. And correct me if I'm wrong, but seemed like they're both feeling it out and they both look good.
The nerves are here for sure. I think Tajani might have slipped away with that round win, but Chico looks comfortable, he looks good, and he's going to finish the job.
I can tell you this, I feel good about Tajani winning this fight.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
What do the analysts think?
I don't know. I thought you guys were being nice there for a second until the end there. That's I
can't stand this guy. I can't stand him. When there's 5,000 on the line of a fight, and I know I might have to give him 5,000, I'm going to. Not going to say that on air.
Oh man!
Give him a low kick before you give him that 5K.
I'm going to.
Joey can't fight.
I'm going to beat
Joey
the piss
can't
out of him. Derek's 0-1.
Joey's 5'2".
Eric's
round 2.
Let's get back to the fight.
All right, round 2. The welterweight world title is on the line.
Is that nice?
Chico Quasi in the white gloves to Johnny Bestati in the black.
Oh, we are on.
We are on, brother. Was that nice? Here we go.
Come on, Johnny.
Both gentlemen are just focused, staying defensive, waiting for their opportunity to counter and open up. Quasi looking for that left hook in the body. Johnny comes back.
Oh,
come on. Oh.
Nice. Oh!
Bestati opening up with that overhand right.
Here we go.
Nice hook to calf kick combo from Bestati.
Yeah, that was a nice calf kick.
Yeah, good timing on the exit. As Chico moves back to evade the punch, the calf is there for the taking. See Chico pressuring now, keeping Tajani against the ropes as Johnny slips out. Look at that slick movement. His eyes are so sharp.
Come on. Come on, Chico.
Joe and Rizzo, who do you have winning this round so far?
Oh, this was tough. I think it's a better round for Chico, though. I think that first round maybe edged to Tajani, but Chico seems to be pressuring more and trying to lay it out.
Well, guess what, Joe? 45 seconds left. Tajani's going to take this one.
No.
It's still a close round.
Come on, Chico!
Chico's laying it out, putting more aggression.
Yeah, I have no idea who's winning this round. This is a razor-thin fight for me so far.
Which is what you expect from a rematch of a draw.
Oh, I mean, you got to assume, post-rematch, these guys want to kill each other. You saw the stare down. Now bring me my money.
Oh,
they exchange head kicks. Oh! He stumbled him. That's a knockdown.
That's a knockdown. Come on, Chico!
Just like the first knockdown.
Are we sure it was a knockdown?
Are we sure it was a knockdown?
Well, the ref's counting, guys, so yes, we are sure.
Well, the ropes look like they kept him up, so it was definitely a flash knockdown. But if
Let's
the ropes
go,
hold you
Chico!
up, that's still considered a
lost my
knockdown.
chair there. Hooked on the mic.
10-8
That would be a 10-8 round. That
Love
would be a
that.
10-8.
Love that. Hear that? 10-8.
Let's take another look at that replay here, Joe, and tell us what you see. Knockdown, slip.
I hit that hard.
So there's that head kick, and then after this exchange, it happens right about here. Ooh, he touched him with that right hand. The glove touched the canvas. Yeah. It's considered a flash knockdown, but based on the glove touching the canvas, the referee made the call.
Yeah, we'll take
his
that.
knee didn't touch.
We'll take that knockdown. We will take that. That's what I'm saying. See that, guy? See, Chico? Let's go.
That one looked like more of a slip to me, but
Oh, it's not.
Joe, you seem to agree with
flash,
what the ref said.
right? It's the flash. So it's a lot of times some referees won't call that flash knockdown. Some will, but
how does a
maybe
flash
the
knockdown
glove
affect the
touching the
scorecard?
canvas or the ropes holding him up made the referee call it. I wouldn't say it's a bad call, that's for sure.
And how crazy is that? We have a welterweight rematch for the world title. The first fight ends in a draw, and we have another second round controversial knockdown.
Where the first round, Bestati did well as well, so, man.
And you have to wonder if it's that unorthodox style of Chico that has Bestati a little off balance, which can lead to a lesser knockdown.
I think it's you don't realize how long Chico's arms are, so just when you think you could slip out, he's still able to find it.
Nice. Nice.
Power shots. Bestati's coming now for his own.
He's fine. Nice shot, Chico.
This is where Bestati's going to have to open up more.
Yeah, it looks like Tijani doesn't want to leave this one in the hands of the judges, and I don't blame him.
Tijani's ripping that calf of Chico. Chico with those long, straight punches to enter.
Yeah! Oh, no. Below the belt. You can't do that, Derek. You know that? Your fighter can't do that.
I like to watch and see if it really if it really was below the belt.
Hit him right in the ball.
Yeah, it's rare, guys, to see a punch go low blow. It's usually kicks and knees, but this one was a left hook to the cup.
You just can't do that.
Yeah. Fair. Come on, Tijani.
Take your time. Breathe.
Looks like Chico's ready to go back in.
Here we go.
All right, minute 30 seconds left in the third round.
Oh, no.
That looked like a good landing head kick.
Oh, man. It's
nice.
That's a good shot.
That's a nice kick.
Nice snapping
Here we go.
head kick.
Oh, my goodness. That
man.
movement from Tijani.
Come on, Chico.
Tijani's eyes sharp like usual.
Oh.
But it's in those exchanges where Chico will catch you.
And this is where you can tell it's a title fight because
Nice. I mean, Tijani's winning this round, right?
Hey, you worry about announcing, not judging, all right, buddy? Bias announcer. Come on, Chico! We're fine. Looks comfortable. He looks good. He looks sharp.
Johnny trying that left kick again.
Oh,
he thought
nice.
the right hand.
Nice, Tijani. Come on now.
That was a flush right
Wow.
hand from Bestati.
Tijani is just pressing him, man. He looks good right now. He looks energized.
Yeah, he does.
He wants this. He wants this. But I need Chico to want it more.
Here comes Chico unloading.
No.
Tijani doing the right move at trying to clinch up to stop some of those punches.
Come on, Tijani.
Nice calf kick. Then to the body from Bestati.
That might be a round for Tijani.
Joe, what do you think? Johnny take round 3 right there?
I mean, he pushed a little bit more through the bigger offense. I think he landed that big right hand. So, yeah, maybe small edge going to Bestati there, which, again,
no, he took that round. He took that round.
Yeah,
stay with your chest, Joe. He took that round.
I can't handle another draw. I need one of these fighters to go out and
somebody's
take it.
got to win.
This is not going to end in a
Bestati
draw.
might be talk about that knockdown again, right? So it's still some controversy already.
Jojo and Derek, if this fight ends in a draw, we may need you two to get into the ring.
That's free money for me.
Rizzo,
that's free money
rate,
for me.
This fight could end in anything. I still want to beat the hell out of this kid. And it honestly might happen in this ring. When this place clears out so the cameras don't embarrass him.
Yeah, I wouldn't want the cameras on if I were you.
I will choke slam, choke you out, snap your neck, whatever it is. Or what? Back to the fight, everyone. Here we go.
All right,
Championship
Joe,
rounds.
Bring us into round 4.
Round 4 and 5. These are the most important rounds here. It's a close fight.
Come on, Johnny.
Comes down to these last 2 rounds.
There you go. Oh, yeah, Chico's feeling it now. Chico is feeling it.
Johnny just slipping away those straights, moving. He's got to be careful going to those calf kicks as Chico's throwing.
Chico seems to be really pushing the pace here. He wants to be the aggressor.
Come on, Johnny.
He's got him in the corner here.
Oh, look at the way Johnny circles out. Chico just missing with those straights. So close. Oh, nice check left hook there from Quasi.
All right, all right. Man, Chico is...
Come on, come on.
Tajani is so slippery, man. This guy is slipperier than water itself, fellas.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. You couldn't hit that guy with aim assist.
Oh, no. Come on, Tajani.
I feel like Chico's now. So there you go with a nice left hand. Start putting those combinations together.
Tajani checked the kick and sat down on a right.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Both having good moments in this 4th round.
Nice inside leg kick there from Chico.
Derek, we're so close to a $5,000 win or loss.
Yeah, if Tajani loses, I'm not paying you. I will.
I know.
Oh, no.
Bestati and southpaw throwing that left kick.
Bestati and southpaw now. Love to see that. Switching things up. But Chico staying composed. Laser focused.
Oh, yeah. Chico can fight 20 rounds like this.
Oh, man. Got 30 seconds left in this round, and then we go to it.
Another Chico using that length to continue to get Bestati on the end of those kicks.
Joe, Rizzo, we're coming down to the end of this round. Where are we leaning this round?
Man, it's Tajani getting the better of the exchanges. But I don't know, this Chico aggression.
Oh, man.
Another close round, gentlemen.
Yeah, I thought that might have been Chico's round.
Yeah,
I'm looking at
part of me is
2-2 going into the 5th, but we do have that 10-8 round for Chico.
Yeah, that's going to be the deciding factor. But beautiful left hook there from Chico Quasi. As Tajani throws that left kick, stepped in with that left hook.
Is there? That round could have went Tajani, right?
It could have, but I really do think Chico got the best.
I really need that one.
It comes down to this. One final round. Will we see this end in a KO? These guys are throwing. They are throwing right now. And Derek, bring out the checkbook, buddy.
So if Tajani wins this round 5, it's we're
gonna ask Joe on that.
Add up to a draw.
That, if it's truly 2-2 and Tajani wins this round 5, that would come out to, I believe, 48 to 48.
I have a feeling the judges' scorecard is going to be all over the place.
One more round.
Like, do you
For
value the pressure? Do you value
one
the
more round
countering, the
for
volume?
the championship.
Fifth and final round.
Both fighters look fresh.
Chico, Luffy, Quasi.
2
How
minutes
much you
and
got left?
25 seconds to determine the welterweight champion of the world.
Come on, Tijani.
Oh yeah, we'll take that. He's pushing him.
Nice.
Empty the tank, Chico!
You have no idea what the fuck you're talking
It
about.
means it's the last round of a championship fight,
Still
Derek.
2 minutes and 20
I don't
seconds
care.
left.
I don't care.
Come on, Tijani.
Nice right hand counter from Bestati.
Come on.
Nope.
Nice, nice, nice.
Johnny's left kick sharp tonight.
Tijani's coming out of this round hot.
Beautiful calf kick from Bestati.
Those calf kicks, man.
Come on, Tijani.
I think Tijani knows the situation he's in right now.
How poetic would it be for Tijani to score a knockdown in
Hey,
round 5
Rizzo,
and
it wouldn't
potentially
be-
win the belt?
It wouldn't be poetic. It would not be for JoJo.
Back to that left kick for Bestati. Chico returns.
Need Chico to just win this round. Come out on top, no
I
sweat.
can't believe I have $5,000 on this.
Yes,
Oh my God.
You're telling me? You're telling me?
Come on, Tijani.
Oh, right hand.
Swing!
You saw some of the chess play there up against the ropes.
Little messy exchange, but those messy exchanges
Nice.
are dangerous.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's the move from Bestati. Get up and go.
Not a
Don't even
knockout.
sit for a second. Well done. There's experience from Bestati to pop and go.
Hey, I don't care about experience. I care about right now, right here.
Come on, Tijani.
Chico, finish the job!
40 seconds left. Anybody's fight.
$30 seconds.
Tijani, you got 30 seconds.
$5 grand on the line.
And the welterweight world championship.
Yep, that's also extremely important.
Is it and still or and new?
Come on, Tijani.
15 seconds.
Let's see who's got more here.
Welterweight world championship on the line.
Oh, man.
Empty the tank.
This is it. 5, 4.
Nice right hand for Bestati to end the fight.
To finish it.
Let's go. That's a Chico win.
Tijani. That's it.
Yep, this is the moment to sell it to the judges.
Both fighters on the ropes, arms
Yes,
in
sir,
the
Tijani.
air.
Hey, y'all see that punch in the last couple seconds?
Derek,
yeah,
shut
the
up.
refs are going to remember that one the most.
What a fight, and here they go to the center.
Oh, man.
A lot of mutual respect here, going to see each other's coaches.
Yep.
Yep.
Another
Both
hell of a
representing
fight.
Holland. They're both, known each other for many years, so
We should go in.
the respect is there.
I'm in. We're locked in, folks. This is it. The belt is in the ring. Oh man, I can't even sit still right now. Belt on the line, $5 grand on the line. Why do you look upset? You think I got this? You think I'm not nervous right now? Come on, Chico.
I'm so nervous.
Chico, please.
I feel like Tijani
The
was
judges
the better fighter,
are
but Chico
tallying
might have had
the
better moments.
scorecard. This is going to be close, folks.
Rizzo, what do you think? Make your call right now.
I think Chico did enough.
Oh, stop it.
I
You're right.
think Chico
Good
did
call,
enough.
Rizzo.
Rizzo, you have no idea
Good
what
call,
the fuck
Rizzo.
you're
You know
talking
exactly
And,
what you're
and
talking
unfortunately, Derek, if Tijani got that last round, I think we're looking at another draw.
I'll take it, man. I'll take a draw here.
A lot of respect between these two fighters as the judges tally their scorecards. We are going to get Bazooka Joe in the ring to tell us who won this fight in a minute here, folks.
Oh, my goodness.
And what a battle it was. Another second round knockdown for Chico that Wasn't the world's biggest knockdown a little? I don't want to say controversy. It absolutely counted. The ref called it, so it is a knockdown. But very funny how this fight mirrored the last. JoJo, first to you. How are you feeling right now?
Rizzo, one, this is a huge fight for these guys, obviously. Belt on the line. But I have $5 grand on this, and I truly believe that Chico, Boofy Quasi, got it done.
And Derek, same question to you. How are you feeling?
I would like my fighter to be the one with the knockdown in a close fight like that. Obviously, I'm not feeling amazing, but I think Tijani had the better fight, and Chico may have had the biggest moment.
And what?
But Rizzo, is it a 3-second fight? No, it's a 5-round fight, and I think Tijani got it. Please, I can't lose 5 rounds.
And what is on the line here, folks? It is the welterweight world championship at Glory Kickboxing. Tijani looking to become champ. Chico looking to defend for the 3rd time. Judges taking their time because I think this fight was razor thin.
And freaking out right now. The crowd is electric. The moment of truth.
$5,000 on the line for Derek and JoJo. The welterweight world title on the line for Tijani and Chico. And they put on a show for us here in Miami. We could not have asked for a closer fight.
All of these fights were a hell of a show.
And we're still waiting for the final scorecard, folks. Robbie in the ring with the belt in hand.
All right, here we go. Oh, man, please.
And let's go to Bazooka Joe for the official judge's decision.
After 5 rounds, we go to a decision. Judge 1 scores the fight for Chico Quasi. Judge 2 scores the belt for Tijani Bestati. The 3rd and final judge scores the belt a draw.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, come.
And
Round 6.
Still welterweight champion of the world, Chico Quasi.
JoJo, we have a split draw. A split draw is the official decision. Chico retains the belt. We're gonna need a trilogy, folks.
Is that
That is a split draw. 1 judge for Tijani, 1 judge for Chico, 1 judge, a draw. We told you it was coming, folks. Oh man, that is a tough decision for both of these fighters. Neither seem too thrilled, understandably so. And JoJo and Derek, we're gonna have to figure out a way to settle this $5,000. But first, let's go back to Bazooka Joe, who's with the man who retains the belt, Chico Quasi.
All right, Chico, a little bit of emotion here. You still defended your title here. It was a draw similar to the first fight. Take me through your emotions right now.
Yeah, you know what it is? He's such a good opponent, but of course I don't want to draw for the 2nd time, come on. But hey, it is what it is, it's a judge sport. Either way, we had to knock each other out to win this, and we just 2 of the best from Netherlands and maybe 2 of the best of the world, but I don't want to draw again, but it is what it is. We cannot change it because it was a draw last time. But hey, I'm happy I contained the belt, I remain the belt, but we gotta do it again. It's what it is. Maybe we can do it again in Miami or in Amsterdam, but I'm not happy with the draw. That's all I can say. Big shout out to Tijani, he's been a great opponent. We just 2 guys who really wanted that bad, and we really just both that good, but hey, it is what it is, man.
I'm gonna get a quick comment here from Tijani, then we'll keep talking. Tijani, you look a little bit disappointed, obviously. Give me your thoughts on what went down tonight.
First of all, I want to say alhamdulillah for everything, you know? Alhamdulillah for everything, but to be honest, to be fucking honest, yeah? The first round was mine, 2nd was his, and all the other rounds were mine. Hey, but listen, wait. Listen, much respect for Chico. We are the 2 best in the division, 100%, yeah? But this fight, I definitely won this fight, yeah? Audience, what do you think? 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 Listen, look to the audience, man. Come on, man.
Come on.
All right, well,
To be honest, I even knocked you down in the 4th round, but it didn't count. So don't care, man. Don't care. Do like this, man. We just had an amazing fight, man.
I told you, much respect for you. We are one of the two of the best in the division. But listen, if
Watch the fight back. Watch the fight back before you say things.
The second was yours. Second was yours with the 8 count.
I didn't see the fight again. I didn't see the fight. First watch the fight and then talk, man. Come on.
All right, Chico, take me through some of this action here. I mean, it was kind of similar to the first fight. Why do you think you got the job done tonight?
Hey, he had a really good fight. I didn't get the job done. It was a draw. But we had such a good fight. And we cannot complain before we see the fight, after this fight, you know? I even had the draw, even had this knockdown in the 4th or the 3rd round. I don't remember it well. But I did the pressure. He did it. He made his points. But you cannot fight like a champion and take the belt.
At the end of the day, have a good night.
All right, you guys are still both the best in the world. Chico, you're still the champion. You've defended the belt for the 3rd time. I know, for the 4th? Yeah, the 3rd time now. Don't get ahead of yourself here. But I know this means a lot to you. What did it mean to you to represent, you know, Holland in the highest level of kickboxing here in America?
Yeah, what I'm really happy about is we are two of the best. We showed a good fight. And I hope the crowd in America liked it. And the sport's going to become bigger in America. We had a good fight. It was a close fight. Again, it's a draw. Too bad, but it's a judge sport at the end of the day. If the judge scores it a draw, it's a draw. Nothing we can do about it except for have a rematch.
I know you have a lot of your friends and family and fans watching in Holland. I'm sure you want to give a message to them.
I want to thank everybody. I gave a lot in this training camp. I did everything. I even went to Thailand to train for this fight. And yeah, too bad it's a draw again, but I love you guys. I see you guys soon. Who's?
All right, let's hear it for your winner and still welterweight champion of the world, Chico Luffy Quasi. All right, everybody, on behalf of the Glory staff and the Better team here, we want to thank everybody for coming out to an amazing event. Hope you guys enjoyed the fight. We brought some of the best fighters from Holland in the Glory roster to represent the sport here. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Post about it, talk about it, and let's grow Glory kickboxing and keep it here in America. Thank you for coming. We'll see you next time. Make sure you check out Glory 100 happening June 13th and 14th in the Netherlands.
And for the final decision of the night, the winning coach of the Derek versus JoJo challenge. 1 win for each, a draw to end it. But with Chico retaining the belt, the $5,000 goes to Team JoJo.
It's a tie. Hey, it was 1-1. It was 1-1 and then a draw, Joey. Then let's settle in the ring, bitch. Well, hold on.
With Chico retaining the belt, JoJo is your winner. And the body slam. Thank you everyone for coming. What an event. This was a ton of fun. 5 amazing fights. Congratulations to JoJo and congratulations to all of our fighters. JoJo, how you feeling?
I mean, $5 grand out of Derek's pocket is a win for everyone in this room. Thank you for coming out. And he's been a sore loser. We'll have another thing to settle this for real too.
Thank you guys.